Alright, so this video is gonna focus more on the laundry situation. Welcome back. If you're still rocking with me with these fucking videos, bruh, I appreciate you. Sis, sibling, so glad you're here. Cuh, whatever you want to be called. So the Hostel International Chicago location uses CSC for their laundry facilities. I had issues with the laundry and I complained to the hostel staff, and of course they were like, they're not our machines, you have to call them. There's no way to call CSC. The place that owns the manager at the place where the machines are has to call them, basically. But I think you can send them an email. But anyway, hang on a second. All right. There's a lot of stuff to read around Chicago. So they outsource their machines, and like the people that really are able to get in touch with them is the manager of the place where the machines are put. The customers aren't really, it's not convenient for us to get in touch with them. So the machines on the 4th floor are the ones having the most issues. Like the same room that has more machines in it, and the laundry dispenser and the change machine, those are the ones that are messed up. I took my clothes to the 6th floor. Those machines work fine. But you're encouraged to do your laundry on the 4th floor because that's where the change machine and the laundry dispenser is. The change machine currently isn't working, and the laundry dispenser only dispenses gold dollars. So the staff doesn't really have cash. They take all their transactions with card. So they don't have quarters or anything. So there's no way to get quarters in the building. So it's just an unnecessarily inconvenient process. Instead of just doing it the traditional way, where you have the machine with quarters, you have the quarter machine that actually dispenses quarters, and just let that be the end of it. Or, if you want to really get fancy, you get the machines that take a card or a phone. There are plenty of laundromats that do this, so there's no excuse. CSC is very location data focused. I have a Samsung that's like about 3 years old, and I don't know what my phone and what that app was doing, but it required my location, and the location of the hostel isn't registered on the app. So I couldn't connect to any of the machines to do the QR code to be able to do my laundry through the app. And I also couldn't get quarters anywhere in the building. I had to wait until the next day to go to the gas station to be able to get quarters. Thank goodness for that gas station. To be able to come back, and then I had that whole thing happen where the machine was taking my quarters, which I explained in more detail in the other video. This is what happens when companies prioritize any way they can penny pinch to even go to a company that's very much about gathering your fucking location data than just giving the customers what they need. Like, it would have been easier if they had no laundromat and I had to go somewhere else that's a few blocks away, honestly. And I would have done that. But it was like, after what already happened with Flixbus, to have to go through all of that last night and then have to even resume a process this morning, instead of just being able to put quarters into a machine and get my laundry done, like, that added to all the shit that was already going on. So I don't want to say fuck Hostel International Chicago location, because honestly everything else about that hostel is great. The bed was comfortable. It was a welcome relief. I took a shower and all that, and it's a great service. Also, pretty good price, honestly. But like, the cash only thing and requiring an ID is like an issue. Like, they'll say that they want to stick to the traditional hostel values by not allowing people who live in the location into the hostel, but then they'll do everything else untraditionally. That just puts up more barriers. for people to not be able to get in. And like that's definitely capitalism corrupting hostels, because hostels are traditionally a more socialist thing, which is why they're in a whole lot of Europe and a whole lot of other countries, not really here. But like it's just an added layer of that troublesome capitalism getting in the way of when we could have had a much better laundry facility of machines that they govern and that they fix when something goes wrong, or machines with more accessibility, adding in the tap feature where people can pay with their card or their phone. No, instead you did CSC, which is, you know, you get what you pay for. I don't know how much CSC costs, but like I feel like they're getting more out of gathering people's location data than we're getting being able to use the service. Just based on what happened to me, like I set up an account and stuff expecting it for it to work, and they got my location data and I didn't get my laundry. What the fuck? So yeah, that's that. Hopefully I don't have to make another video, but you know I will if I do. See you later.